Alright, what's going on, ladies, gentlemen, and those who are confused? My name is Pingu, and welcome to a discussion on joining games in progress, which is what you're seeing right here. Skenzie and I were playing some multi-team, and we joined a game in progress, and these guys were just absolutely destroying the lobby. I believe they had a VSAT up here right when we joined in, so what I wanted to talk about today was my feelings on joining games in progress and how I think Treyarch or just anybody who's making a Call of Duty in general can maybe make this a little better, because I believe that joining games in session is unfair, especially to people who take pride in their stats like I do. I know it may sound kind of stupid, but I like working for good stats, and I like having stats that I can show off, and joining into games like this does not help that at all. It ruins that fun for me. I'm really glad that in Black Ops they've given people incentives to stay in games. Well, not really incentives to stay in games, but incentives to not back out, so they have the probation period, but there's all kinds of problems that come along with that, which I will go over in a little bit, but I think this issue needs to be addressed at the ground level, meaning the actual mechanic of how we join games in Call of Duty needs to be changed. So I think there's three options here that they have to change this. The first one is make it similar to Halo. So if you're not familiar with how the Halo matchmaking system works, every time you click join game or whatever, you automatically start a new lobby, or you'll always get put into a pre-game lobby. You will never get joined into a match in progress. You'll never get joined into even a lobby that's already started. You always start a brand new lobby and have brand new people in that lobby, so there's no joining games in progress. There's none of that. The only problem that comes along with this is that when people back out, nobody else joins in. It's basically that's game over, and there are obviously pros and cons to this. The penalties for backing out are also more severe in Halo, so it encourages people to actually stay in games. I believe the probation period is a lot longer. You can even get banned permanently. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I'm pretty sure even in a couple of the older Halo games, that's how it worked. So another option they might have is tell me if I'm going to join a game in progress when I click join game. So if I click join game and I'm going into a hardpoint game and it says before you join into the game at all, it should say you are about to join a game in progress. Do you want to continue? And give me the option from there to choose whether or not I want to go into this game, or maybe even show me what the score is at the time, how much time there is left in the game. I don't know if I'm sure that's possible, and I think that would be a great way to figure out, okay, do I want to stay in this game and try and win, or is there only a minute left and I'll just get a loss for nothing? So that's another thing that they could do. And even similarly, give me an option in the multiplayer menu to turn on and off whether or not I want to join games in progress right from there, so that I know that I won't join any games in progress at all. Addressing this from the other side, like if I'm on it happens to me all the time where I'm on a good team and we make other teams rage quit, and then other people join in and they join into just absolute destruction. Like we'll have VSATs up, we'll have exactly like what I joined into in this game, and I don't wish that upon anyone. Even if my team is destroying, I don't believe that if people on the other team back out, that another team should have to join in and be subjected to the torture, basically, of what we were doing to the team before them, because I don't think it's their fault, and I don't believe that that's a fair way to judge skill or to contribute to your win-loss or KD ratio, is when you're joining into a game that's not even fair or basically unwinnable. Skenzie and I were lucky in this game that we actually had about 5 or 6 minutes left, so we decided to stay in it and go for the win, because we figured, what's the worst that could happen? We get a win out of it. If we back out, we get a loss. If we get a loss, we get a loss. And right here, cue the comeback music. Skenzie grabs a VSAT and we just start going ham. And I won't ruin what happens, but you will definitely see. I had one more option that I thought maybe would be it might help it help the leaving games, and just watch this spawn. Watch this spawn. Look behind me. He spawned there right after I killed him. I don't understand. I was so mad. But yeah, going on to the third option here is extra incentives maybe for finishing games. So maybe get player cards or emblems based on like win streaks or other things that involve staying in games. So I thought maybe, you know, people would have more incentives for staying in games to get those rewards. But obviously there are a lot of options that Call of Duty hasn't explored yet, and I think this is definitely something that should still be open for debate and discussion. So I pass the floor to you guys. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think any of my options are good? Do you think there's another option that maybe they should explore? Do you think it's okay as it is? Let me know. So look, the score's tied right now, 5 seconds left, and I get C4'd there. And yes, we don't pull off the win, but it was a very close game, and you know, we did the best we could in a shitty situation. So thanks everybody for watching. Have an awesome day, and I will see you later.